Good evening, everybody. I'm Lexi Sutter, and we are just hours away now from what many are calling Super Saturday. 5 states, including Kansas.
You might get a look here. You can see you can walk along the sidewalk in Westport, and all of a sudden it's closed. Now, that's because of a construction site, but that's one of the biggest complaints. Walkers aren't given an alternative but to just cross in the middle of the road. I want you to get a look here. This is probably about a half a foot of water. This is a street that is right in Raymore, and it is just encompassing the road. I mean, you see some headlights in the distance. People are trying to decide if they want to pass through or not. We obviously don't advise it. I mean, we don't even know what is really under all of this water. There have been tree branches reported down, parts of this town that are being blocked off. And I mean, just behind this line of trees, it sounds like a river is running through.
One driver is lucky to be alive after a very scary crash. Trump was originally not going to stop in Kansas, but then changed his mind, announcing the stop just today.
At Fenway Park in Boston, the oldest baseball stadium in the country and one of the most historic and well-known sports venues in the world. Now,
all eyes right now on KU as they make a run for the Final Four, but we all know the real party is much closer to home in Lawrence, Kansas.
Before you click to upload a picture, you have the option to add a location. For example, say you checked in here at 41 Action News. Your photo then added to a collection of many other photos that the public has access to.
41 Action News reporter Dia Wall just spoke with a sergeant at the scene. Dia, you join us live. What do we know?
These seats inside the Sprint Center for the last Big 12 men's basketball tournament was both easy and quick. In fact, we broke a record, selling out all of the games in just 61 minutes. Mike, right now, from being out here and seeing everything, the smoke is really what seems to be the danger, if there is still a danger. If you live on the east side of the city, you probably will be seeing it for blocks along Independence Avenue. It is strong, it is thick, it's black. I mean, it's enough to make your eyes water. So
I want to bring in 41 Action News reporter Lexi Sutter, and we talked about this. I mean, you want to talk about a place that is loud on any given day.
Right.
Yesterday, I can only imagine the chaos that was happening as people were trying to figure out what was going on.
Well, and a lot of people didn't know what was going on until they saw Ford and they saw the gun. One young man I talked to said as soon as he saw that gun, he ran and did not stop until he got to an open field.
Yeah, that's right, Rhiannon. An incredibly tough day for the Kansas City Fire Department, especially Station 17. And we're quite a ways, as you'll notice, from that station because we want to respect their privacy, but they've been affected by tragedy in more than one way. 2,477,700 people have been through the gates at the K just this season. Now, it has not been that way since the 1989 season.
Well, it's been more than a decade since drivers have seen gas prices this low, but it may not be good news for everyone. 41 Action News reporter Ali Hoxie has a look at some of the negative implications.
Well, Krista, we spoke with Cruz first. You could just tell he was feeling so good coming off of Super Tuesday and his 3 wins that solidified his second place spot behind Donald Trump's
wife.
Juliana.
Okay, so now we're going to New York for games 3 and 4, possibly 5. And she's about to have a baby.
She is due in a week and a half. And now this family, I've learned, has had the surprises of a lifetime just this year.
Police looking tonight for whoever shot a man to death overnight in his own driveway. A family member found his body around 8 o'clock this morning, hours after he was shot in his car. This latest homicide coming as the city's task force on violence hears from the public for the very first time.
Well, Mike, the water was starting to really recede, but now you can see the rain is coming down at a pretty good pace. And people here told me just a day ago this river was a small creek. It was narrow. You could even see rocks at the bottom of it. Krista, we'll get a look yourself here. Here's what the hot dogs look like that were served tonight at the K. And we bought 40 of them because we wanted to make sure that Aramark was serving good food to fans.
You've changed your gear, as a matter of fact.
I just added some gear. It's in good spirit.
We're all getting excited.